Hey, good morning, Glow Girls. It's Friday and I'm so excited to get this weekend started, but I just had to come on real quick and share a quick just encouragement or just a message to you guys. So, it's been a theme this week of forgiveness, and I really yesterday in my heart felt like I was holding some things, and learning who you are and starting to recognize that you're healed, you're whole, and you start to remember the patterns of how you've always lived. And so, like, I've struggled in my sleep for a majority of my life since I was a child, I think I remember. And I mean, I just never rested, and looking back, I was holding things. I was holding on to just the pain and the brokenness of what I had been through. And so I think that obviously was a big deal for me. So in these last couple weeks, I just noticed that my sleep had been affected. I noticed that I just wasn't standing in this position of just peace. And yesterday, it literally fell on me like, you're holding something in your heart and you've not released it to the Lord. You've not talked about it or anything. And I struggle with pride. I mean, we all struggle with pride, right? And my pastor said it yesterday. She's like, pride is so subtle, and she is so true. We think we don't have issues. We think that it's never us. This couldn't be possibly something that's in me that's causing my sleep to be interrupted, but that becomes a burden on our heart. And when you live for God, you just want to do things His way. And the reality is, unforgiveness in our heart, it takes root and it causes bitterness, and I had told a friend, I told her, I was like, I know something's going on within me and I'm trying to take it to the Lord because something isn't right. And so I just want to tell you, last night, he showed me what it was, and I just began to talk about it. I began to release it. I began to give it unto the Lord. I actually reached out. I did what I was supposed to do with an individual, and it was like, I slept fine. I slept absolutely fine. I woke up rested, and I felt this weight just fall off of me. And just be careful. Be careful about just literally allowing things to stay with you and not recognizing them to be true. Because we don't like to face the fact that there's some evil in there or there's some, damage going on in us. We don't like to look at that, because then ultimately, if I recognize it, then that means, guess what? I have to actually face it and own it, take accountability for it, humble myself, and take it to our Father. And that's not always easy. Humility has been really hard for me, and it is for everybody. There's a submission, it makes us feel weak. But the reality is, your humility is actually strength. So take your issues to the Lord. Stop denying that whatever is in your heart is there. The heart is deceitful and wicked. We think we know ourselves at times, and it's like, I didn't know I was struggling with that. I'm putting it off like, no, it ain't me. This is the other person. This is what they're doing. I'm not doing this. And in reality, it was pride and unforgiveness sitting in my heart. And so I recognized it, I owned it, and I took it to the Lord. So I'm encouraging you today. If you've been struggling in these last couple weeks, you feel like your stance is off, something just ain't right within you. No, it ain't nobody else. It's nobody else. It's you. And you got to deal with it. So I'm telling you this morning, look within. Ask the Lord, Father, what is in my heart? What am I holding on to that is causing me to be off course? What is it that I'm holding? And just begin to release it. Ask Him to show you what it is, because like for me, I didn't know what it was, but I knew something was on me and it wasn't right. So I'm just encouraging you this morning, deal with your issues, deal with whatever is in your heart, humble yourself and let it go. Release it, ask for forgiveness, and move forward. So I love you guys. Have a blessed Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and just love on yourself today. It's okay. If you held it, that's all right. We recognized it. We owned it. We took accountability, and guess what? It's a new day. It's a new start. It's okay. Move forward. Don't beat yourself up over what you didn't recognize. Don't beat yourself up over the guilt of it. Don't do that. We're learning, we're growing, and we have bumps and bruises in the process. So I love you guys, and God bless you. Glow girls, go out there and tackle the day. I'll see y'all later. Be blessed. Bye.